So we are almost there. We have our final guest. So we have an intro video for our final guest, I believe, Yogi. Could we put the final video on? So we're going to do an intro video for our final guest, and then we're going to introduce them on the show. So yeah, we're just going to jump over to the trailer for my final guest tonight.
It was great.
Something about the Lord of the Rings.
Hello.
There you. I just saw it. Where did they go?
Hi.
I'm gonna come around this corner. I'm gonna sneak up on them. They won't see I'm here. Oh. Wait, what? Where'd they go? What?
Oh, hey.
Alright, so the plan is simple. From this bed, without touching the floor, you have to make it all the way to me. And that would be right on this bed. Alright, the floor is lava. Ready? Alright. Uh-huh. Okay. Echo's a parkour master. Ooh. Oh, that's a big jump, though. Oh! Oh my God! You gonna do it? Moment of truth. Okay. Good job, Echo. Let's fucking go.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to welcome our final guest to the show tonight. It's EchoVR. Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It's lovely to see you. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure. Welcome. So, that intro video was awesome, by the way. Oh, I need to change the links. Hold on. Let me just get the links. But. There we go. Perfect. First time voice. We got it amazing. Echo is going to be using TTS. In the event that the TTS doesn't work, I will just improvise and read chat instead with Echo's comments in it. I think that may be an alternative if it doesn't work, but we'll see how it goes. But Echo, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure. So, also take your time with typing. Don't worry at all, because we obviously understand you gotta type.
Thank you for having me.
It works! Woo! No, thank you so much for wanting to come on this show. The honor is all mine. So we had an example of kind of the things that you get up to in VR chat. Did you want to tell us a little bit more about you and what it is you do? Obviously, I can say that obviously Echo is a streamer, but yeah, tell us a bit more about you, Bean. There we go. Positioning myself a bit better in my world. Yeah. It's actually really cute watching them go. That was a no bully.
I am a Twitch streamer and I've been streaming for 2.5 years. My favorite thing to do is jump around the virtual world and interact with everything.
And you're really good at it. So I should explain. I had a little talk with Echo before the stream, so I can give you a bit more detail on things to save them typing like hundreds of sentences to make their life a little bit easier, hopefully. One of those things was obviously you've been streaming for 2.5 years, but you've been a VR chat player since like the early days. You are one of the like few. I mean, you could say Gen 0 players, I guess. You started in sort of 2017. So there was a kind of like, it's been like, what, 5 years now that you've been playing? It's crazy. Obviously, you didn't start VR chat as a streamer, but a few years later you became one. What was it that made you want to become a streamer? What made you take that step from being an active player to becoming part of the streaming community as well? And also, I'm going to read chat in between while we're waiting for Echo to type. So if you guys want to talk to me and things, or to Echo, we can be a bit more interactive with this one. Okay.
I had a bunch of friends TBAT were streamers and they all got me into it.
So is your friends did they kind of persuade you, or they were like, you should stream, or did you just decide I'm going to stream? Okay, so you went on their recommendation, and I'm guessing you enjoyed it and you just kept going from there. Easy peasy. This is great. I can communicate with mutes. This is fine. So obviously you are already quite a well-known figure in the community, and obviously in our introduction video that showed that in a bit more detail. So you are incredibly talented in your ability to interact and use the world around you in your play space to roleplay or create situations which are very unique and enjoying to watch. How long did it take you to kind of learn the skills that you have now in order to do the things like in that video with what's her name? I'm a terrible person. In your intro video, how did you do the things you do? I think that's a better way of putting it. Oh, thanks. I'm a stinky baka, apparently. Reading chat. Oh, cool. We have a second camera, so I can have all of me in frame, and it's this one. I'm just like, yeah.
I've been doing that play space stuff for around 3 years. It takes a lot of practice.
It took you like 3 years to learn, and like I don't understand how you do what you do. Like, I would have to physically see you in real life to see how you do the things you do. Like, you can run consistently without like hitting a wall. Like, do you live in an airport hangar, or is it like a small room? Like, what's your play space like? This is unbelievably cute, by the way.
Small tricks with play space mover. It's a small room.
You play in a small... Huh? Okay, when you say small, what are we talking? Are we talking like minimum requirements for play space small, or a bit larger than that? Because the stuff that I see Echo do, I see people do in like a massive open room that has nothing in it. Like, you could run around in it. Most of us don't have that privilege. So I'm really interested to hear that the play space isn't massive.
Decent size, around 12 by 13 feet.
About 12 by 13. That's not huge though, by any means. For the things you do, I thought it would be much bigger. Like, there's a lot of magic that goes on there. Something I wanted to mention, you recently got the Tundra trackers, I believe, the 11-point tracking. Now, are you using it right now? And you are, okay. And have you found that it works quite well? What is your general overall review of this new 11-point tracking system? I feel like this is the best person to ask this question to, because they have the most universal use of it. Yeah, ghosting, I'm also amazed by what they can do. It's crazy. Oh yeah, cool. I know some play space streamers who have like a 1 meter box as well, but yeah, there's only so much you can do. Sopra, what's a two-stepper room? Oh wait, do you have a step in the middle of your room? Please don't fall over. No, don't worry, not you, Echo. I think Sopra does. Sopra from chat. Oh god, I would worry for your health.
The the Tundras in general are much better than the Vive trackers, and the 11-point tracking isn't as IG of a jump from no legs to full body, but it's still a noticeable improvement.
So we're going in the right direction. Would you say it's worth the money? Oh, it's a tough one. You're not sure. I guess it's situational depending on how you use it. It's kind of like full body. It's only worth it if you're going to use it for the right reasons. The right reasons.
It's really good for dancing.
Yeah, it's really, really good for it's good for dance. Yeah, dancing. I'm sorry. This is a terrible first impression to make. I'm sorry, Bean. I'm so sorry. Okay, so something that I was super interested to know and find out, Echo, is have you ever injured yourself doing the things you do, and how badly have you managed to hurt yourself? I'm really hoping we haven't like broken things.
Many times.
It's like Lolathon. Lolathons hurt themselves a lot of times as well doing things. I think it just comes with the territory.
I've ran into a lot of walls.
Oh my god! Are there clips? Can people find clips of you doing this? Oh my god! Guys, if anyone can find a clip and DM me, I really want to see this. This would be amazing to see. I feel like I'm a terrible host right now. This is something I did want to ask you. Obviously, you have been you're a mute streamer, so obviously you're using TCS today for this interview, which I really appreciate. Thank you so much, Echo. Have you found that you've been able to produce content without ever needing to speak, or have there been times where you have desperately wanted to be able to say something, but obviously because you're mute you couldn't? Like, has it affected, or do you feel it's impeded your ability to stream, or do you feel that being mute has allowed you to become the character and the person you are today? I think that's an interesting question. Yeah, Casper listening to TTS say I'm running to walls is really cute. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. You've broken a few cables as well, I've been told. The chat have told me. We'll come to that in a second. Also, thank you for the love, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Obviously, this is EchoVR.
I don't think it's impeded me because I've made up for my lack of speech with body language.
I would actually agree with this as well. It's really interesting that VR chat is a platform where sometimes people who are mute can have a louder voice than people who talk. Like, you can interact with people, and people can understand your personality and what you're like just from your body language and your movements. And I feel like a lot of mute streamers can relate with that. And I hope a lot of you who play or watch mute streamers or play with mute VR chat players can see that they, even though they don't talk, they have a unique personality, and you can feel that through the way that they interact with people and just the way they move. And it's very hard to explain, but when you see it, you understand it. It's really, really good. One thing I did want to ask you, Echo, is obviously being mute for so long, you've had to interact with people using your movements and your hand gestures, etc. Have you learnt sign language or any other forms of communication, or have you always just been able to interact through your antics, I should say, because you're always up to trouble? Kitty, you play on concrete, you fell on your back. Oh, ouch. Kitty, please don't hate yourself. Guys, play responsibly.
I know very little ASL.
American Sign Language, just for those at home who are unsure what ASL is. So, yeah, I don't know anything either. I know cute is this, I think. Like, yeah. Echo, trust that one of the only things you to know being cute. Okay, don't throw it at I'm getting blocked after this interview. Oh god. Okay, so Echo, going into this year, obviously it's been an interesting 20 and 21. It looks like we're entering the trilogy, if you guys know what I mean. Do you expect to continue streaming to the same degree you have this year, or are you looking to ramp it up? Are you going to take a step back? What can we expect from you coming into this year? What are you looking to do? If we're allowed to know, of course. I don't want to spoil anything. If anything's a spoiler, just let me know, Bean. I'm a professional. Kitty, I don't think falling on your back's a professional. Unless you're a wrestler. And then I'd let you off.
I want to ramp it up. I kind of slowed it down in 2021, but I want to get back into the swing of things.
Is there a reason you slowed down? Was it just like work commitments, or... I have to say, Echo types really fast, actually. Like, oh my god. I'm hopeless at typing in VR. I'm just like, 1, 2... It's like watching your grandma use a keyboard. It's terrible. I'm so bad at it.
Just balancing school and streaming.
Oh, you're currently in school? Oh my god. So you've been in education this whole time. Are we talking college or university? Whereabouts are we? We're talking uni. Uni? Yeah, nice. What are you studying, if we're allowed to know? I'm really interested. I feel like theatre would be good.
Cardiology.
Cardiology. Okay, that's actually awesome. That's beyond my brain capacity, I'll say that. So you're able to do something in VR chat that almost no one can do. You're completely adorable fluff, and you're smarter than me. I might as well. I should just give up. I'm going home. I'm just going this way. Just. Okay, I came back. I got lonely. So, Echo, as far as but getting VR, was that a choice that you made through playing VR chat, or did you have VR and start playing the game? Like, how did you get into VR? And furthermore, second one on that is, how did you get into VR chat? How did you become a part of this community? That's gonna take a while, boys. I'm just gonna grab myself a cup of tea. Take your time, Bean. You're not under any rush. Cardiology. No wonder Echo knows how to give people heart attacks from cuteness. Oh, I love you, Jack. You're great. Cardiology is a branch of medicine that deals with the disorders of the heart as well as parts of the circulatory system. You're spot on, yeah. So it's quite an advanced thing to learn. I'm guessing they're going to go into some kind of medical field in the future from that
I
work.
played VR chat and desktop for like a year. I got into VRC because one day I was bored and decided to just browse the Steam store and see what I could find.
That is the most random way to find VR chat. Most people will find it through, like, I mean, I watched Nags21. Most people watched other streamers or whatever. A big insurgence in the Ugandan Knuckles era, as you may well have remembered. The dark times. To be fair though, it was quite funny for a little while, until it got stale. But that's an interesting one as well. Speaking of getting stale or recurring content, how have you managed to keep what you do fresh for so long? Do you feel that you're consistently adapting and becoming more advanced in what you do, or is every day a new adventure and everything is always different? I'm nailing these questions. I'm proud of myself right now. To know, I don't usually pre-plan any of my questions. I just ask them on the fly during the interview. So I usually just bounce off my guest to talk about things, and then I'll ask them more things from that. So yeah, do I look that organized to you? What the I haven't even organized dinner. I haven't eaten today. Gonna do that after stream. I could really go for some num-nums.
I am constantly learning and RW things and changing up what I am doing. I and VR keep with the same stuff.
And are you looking to change anything in the future? So, do you see yourself making, like, so when I say that, I mean, can you imagine yourself playing Neos VR or Chill Out VR or playing different games? I know that you do some 2D stuff where you play desktop games as well. That's something that we haven't actually mentioned. So it's not just VR chat, they are a very streamer and VTube as well. Do you, yeah, just that. Yeah. Oh, God. I'm so good at this. Yeah, it's not part I'm going to eat like Starving Marvin after this, I swear. The moment a mute can say more with body language than I can say with words show that I should be a mute at this point too. No, there are certain people who, you know, like Echo, are well known because they're so unique in how they can express themselves. Almost no one can do what Echo does. Okay, I should mention that.
I think I'll mostly stick with VRC for now because that's WHRE. I am the most unique in my content.
It is. It's definitely somewhere where no one can imitate what you do, and that will always make you unique. Like, fuck if I have the energy to try. It's not gonna happen for me. I'd rather be lazy and sit behind a desk. This works for me. Okay, so this is always a fun one. I've asked this to one or two of my previous guests. Do you have any New Year's resolutions? Or if you don't, do you have any goals for this year? And that can be anything. It can be in your personal life. It could be in what you want to achieve with your content. Yeah, what are you looking to achieve? For those of you who are wondering what mine is, it's to not get banned. I just want to get banned. I've been this close. Oh, we'll see how long that lasts.
I want to start uploading to YouTube more constantly.
Yeah, that's something I'm going to be doing this year as well. YouTube is great fun, but editing videos sucks. I mean, are you looking to edit your own videos, or will you hire an editor, or like get help from the community?
I could never edit my own videos. I am not that skilled.
I love this. I like how humble you are, because you're massively skilled in one field, but you can easily admit that you're not skilled in another. So that's really nice. Like, as for me, yeah, I don't like to admit it, but jack of all trades. Oh, if only that were true. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna throw it over to chat and see if chat have any questions that they wanted to ask. Chat, this is a rare opportunity for those. I can imagine lots of you already know and are a fan of Echo. Is there anything you've ever wanted to ask them? Speak now or forever. Remember that you could have and you didn't, and then think, oh, I really should have asked that question, then I'd know the answer, and now I don't know the answer, so now I'm going to have to go into their stream and ask it, and now I've got to hopefully hope that they'll be able to answer it, but they can't answer it because they're mute. Yeah. That's how that goes. Okay, Catsport says, question, does your play space have a jungle gym style bar set that you can use to swing off of, or is it more clever space mover witchcraft? That's a really good question. I think we can elaborate on that to say, do you use any props or obstacles to help? That's a really good question. Catsport 200 IQ. I love it.
It's all clever play space stuff. It's just a flat floor. Flat.
That's insane. That swing you did in Radiant's video as well, that looked so authentic. Like, that I can imagine that's where that came from, to be fair. Okay, Kuro, does Echo learn any ASL through Helping Hand community, or has she learned it on her own? So they only know a little bit of ASL. I'm gonna guess on you learn it yourself just through like playing. I nailed it. I already answered it for you guys. That's easy, that one. Malloy, how did you become such a huge hacking nerd? Wait, what? That's one way to piss off, I guess. hey, I'm just the messenger. Okay, don't kill me. Question: is your study into cardiology in a nursing or doctor capacity? This is quite interesting as well. So, as someone who has a heart condition, it's really interesting to speak to a potential cardiologist in the future. Basically, they're going to drive a Maserati and live in a mansion.
Doctor, I am not too far into it yet, though.
There's a lot of that. There were years and years ago into it. In my country, it's like 8 years of training. How many years of training do you have to? It's 8 for you as well. Yeah, it's going to be around there. Like, you have to dedicate. If you want to be a cardiologist, you have to know that's what you want to do, and you have to dedicate yourself to it. And I mean, how far in are you, Echo? Are you in your first, second, third year? You're still in your first year. How are you finding it so far? Are you really enjoying it? Is it something that you can see yourself sticking to for the long term? Thank you so much for the follows as well. Welcome, everyone. Dr. Echo has a good ring to it. Dr. Echo, I like it. It's got, yeah, I could live with that. Oh yeah, it's Dr. Echo. We'll see you now. Run far. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, we've got another question from Kitty as well. Guys, you are bringing out some good questions here. I'm just gonna give you a little clap. You will deserve a little clap. You got the little bean hammering away.
I really don't know yet.
Oh, okay. So we might not see Dr. Echo in 8 years' time, but whatever you choose to do, I'm sure that the people around you will always support you. Unless your parents are strict Asians and they want you to be a doctor, and then I'm so sorry. Oh god. Okay, so Kitty asks, late in May 2020, you had a huge jump in viewership. What changed or happened to start you popping off? That's a good question. There's many reasons that someone could suddenly see an influx of interest or viewership to their channel. There are many reasons why. They may not even know. Like, sometimes people's channels pop off and there's no distinctive reason for it happening. It just suddenly gains traction. Or sometimes you get lucky as well. There's like a million reasons.
I got a single rate from Lola and a lot of people stuck by.
There you go. You got the Lola raid, the fabled Lola raid. Ah, like, praise be. Lola raid. No, but the thing is, if you raid someone, you have to make content that they're going to enjoy, else they'll just leave and never come back. So, you obviously do something that people genuinely enjoy. I don't usually catch your streams, unfortunately, but I've seen the sort of stuff you get up to, and it's fucking ridiculous. I think your streaming time is a little bit off for me. So, what time is it for you in your country? Like, I think I'm asleep when you stream anyway, which is why I don't think I've ever caught you live.
It's 2 p.m. right now.
Yeah. So usually you stream later in the day, and by then I'm in bed. Yeah, so that's why I barely ever catch you. But obviously now I'm a degenerate with no job. Like, you never know, I might pop in at some point and be like, "What up?" Like, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, Shmeeb, that's a great question. So this is a bit of a personal one. Please don't feel like you have to answer. Just let me know and we'll move on, Bean. The question says, are you an introvert or an extrovert? And how do you hype yourself up for the day? Yeah, it's always important to me when I ask any of my guests any question, they need to be comfortable to answer it. And they can obviously decline to answer any questions. So I never want to put people on the spot. We're here to have fun. So.
In VR, I am a huge extrovert, but IRL, I am an introvert.
That's really interesting, actually. I like how VR chat helps people come out of their shell. Would you say that VR chat has helped you in real life in sort of your yeah, it has. Yeah, it's done a lot for a lot of people. My previous guest, Lord Haseo, is another good example. It's really nice. Okay, so I think we've got time for one more, guys. Do you want to do one more question? Jefflix, it's 1 a.m. when Echo starts streaming for you. It's probably about maybe 4 a.m. for me, I would imagine. It's a bit later. Okay, Lefty has the last question. How can you stream while studying cardiology? Usually these careers mean no spare time at all. Yeah, I can imagine it's really hard to balance them. Like when I had my work and stream life, I was doing 13-hour days. So I was doing 9 or 10 hours at work and then doing 2 or 3, 4 hours at stream. They are hard days. Like, how do you manage everything? And thank you so much for the follow. Thank you.
Your audio is cutting out.
Oh, okay. So the question was, how can you... oh, now my voice is... how can you stream while studying cardiology? Usually, that kind of commitment is a lot of your time. So how do you balance your studies with your stream? Echo has a 300 IQ. Yeah, that would explain it. Oh, these answers are amazing, guys. Thank you so much.
I don't stream as often as I'd like, but the small schedule gives me time for all that.
There you go. That's a pretty simple answer. To be fair, I kind of expected this much. So, yeah, okay. Oh, it's actually 301 IQ. Ah, my bad. Sorry. Echo is just built different. Yeah. Well, yeah, they're kind of small. Okay. Echo, before we wrap up, if there's anything you wanted to mention, anyone you wanted to plug, anything you want to talk about, what you're doing this year, anything at all, the floor is yours for as long as you want it. Guys, while they type out whatever they're going to say, feel free to check out Echo. All the links are below. Feel free to go and give them lots of love and support, and see all the crazy antics they get up to. I'm hoping to one day be able to actually catch one of their streams so I can watch them making an absolute fool of themselves. So I'm gonna throw it over to Echo, and we're gonna watch them type, and just no pressure. We're just gonna sit here and watch you type. Yeah. Honestly, take as long as you like, Bean. There's no rush. Whatever you wanted to mention. Please. Thank you for posting the link.
I don't have anything.
To be fair, you are a mute, so it's fine. It's fine, Bean. Okay, so if you wanted, did you want to give us a little spin of the kind of silly stuff you get up to? Did you want to try and I feel like we could play. I guess we could play The Floor is Lava with the studio, if that's cool with you. Would you want to do that? They're just prepping. they're like, you know, when you're at the gym, they're just like, it's my time to shine. Just getting ready. Okay, so shall we say from my desk? Shall we say from here, from my desk, where Bob the Cactus is, all the way to one of the lights in the den over here. I think that's a good one. So the floor is lava and the floor is yours. Echo. That movement's so smooth. Like, okay, how are you gonna do this bit? I don't quite know how they're gonna make this jump, but we'll see. They're thinking about it. I'm gonna like rotate the camera in and out so we can see you. There we go. Go for the plant part. Oh, that's a risky move. Second guessing it. I'm unsure. You going for it? Okay. You got this. Huh? Just checking the play space. Oh, the big jump makes the plant part. Big plays. Onto the curtain. Onto one light. Look at that movement. It's so smooth. Oh my god. I love it. Oh my. Woo! Yeah! Echo wins. God damn it, Echo. You're too good at this. Okay, remind me never to play Floor is Lava with you. I don't think I stand much chance. You're per. Oh yeah, okay. Now you're just showing up. Look at this bean. Oh my god. Echo, it's been an absolute honor. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being on the show and spending your time here. It's been lovely to meet you. And like I said, I wish you all the best for 2022. Whether you do cardiology or not in the future, whatever you endeavor to do, I wish you all the best. You're going to do great. If not, you can just be a cute, kawaii cat boy for the rest of your cat girl for the rest of your life. It was fine. Okay, Bean. I love you. Thank you so much for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, that was my final guest. It was EchoVR. Woo! Echo. Yeah. Big claps. Big claps. They're amazing. Oh, they're so cute.